I'm upset that we're not doing this live, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, not doing it live is definitely a bummer because I've been watching these since you started, you know, however long ago it was, and I've always wanted to do one live, but
yeah,
got to make do with what we got.
We do, and it's painful for me because I have this sort of view of what my podcast is and how it should be produced and all that, and I think the live component adds on to like the actual conversation, right? Like we're sitting here miles and miles, thousands of miles away. You're not looking at me. You're looking to the left of you. You're probably reading Twitter, and that never happens when we're doing.
Staring straight at you right now. Not looking.
Oh no. Don't look at the camera no more. Just look at. Oh, don't look at me. Look at the camera. Doesn't matter. Either way, like this is the sort of. You know what I mean? Like this is the exact same scenario that we avoid by doing it live, and it sort of becomes this like true and honest conversation of what the interview is about. And for the most part, again, and I'll say this over and over again just so people get through their brain, some people, it's like the reason I do these is because there's going to come a time in our history of esports, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 12 years from now, where somebody's going to be studying esports and what happened, how it came to be, and there's going to be a student somewhere in some college doing research on esports, and they're going to come across this podcast, and they're going to listen to 65 hours worth of content that they're going to be able to sort of get a true feel for what it was like in this day and age. Anyway, Octane, Sam LaRue.
Hello.
Octane, ex teammate of mine. We were teammates for a little bit.
Short stint.
Yeah, I wish it would have lasted longer. She said. With
things happen.
Yeah,
it's neither here nor there. It's all good.
You were here in the Hecz quarters when the Hecz quarters was just about to pop off.
There was no carpet in the Hecz quarters when I was on.
No, there was carpet. There was carpet. Now there's no carpet.
No, it was like the blue.
Yeah, that was carpet.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like checkered.
Carpet.
Yeah, what there wasn't.
Nothing. I was rolling around in chairs. I was the beginning, the birth of the Hecz quarters.
The birth of the Hecz quarters, man. There was no couches. There was no chill place. There was no TV. It was a beautiful time.
Memorabilia, nothing.
Nothing, dude. There was nothing. This wasn't here. You know what I mean? Like none of this was here. And I gotta tell you, like that whole year in which I sort of tried to invest my own money to help out a situation down the street that. I didn't want you guys to, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to create a space that was solely for the players, right?
It was a space and an idea.
A space and an idea. It's a beautiful way to put it. Yep. Dude, obviously you were on my list to have on the podcast for the longest. I feel that this week sort of warrants you to be on here because you've been very, very outspoken of your situation and how your year has gone, and I sort of want to have that conversation. And I said it in the game show, in the Huntsman pre-show that aired yesterday. I said, if you would have told me at the beginning of the year or any other year that Sam would be in a team that's ranked 11th in the league, I would have said, "Get the fuck out of here! You're out of your mind." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I tend to agree with you on that point.
Yeah,
sure
so. We will get into it. First and foremost, I wanted to thank the sponsors for this podcast, DoorDash and Hims, and I'll tell you a little bit more about them as the podcast goes on. Anyway, let's get started. To piss a couple of people off, who are you today, Sam LaRue?
People hate this question. I don't know why.
I'll tell you, like 15 people hate this question. Right?
Yeah, they're just like
15 noisy little mice. No offense, or get offended. I don't care. Either way,
you can offend them. Yeah, you can offend them. Today, I am a professional Call of Duty player, and I guess I can call myself a YouTuber now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing Call of Duty for about as long as I can remember. That's been my job and my passion for however long it's been. And then recently this year, I've picked up YouTube, so I guess I'm a double threat now. I really thought about it.
Yeah, and look, nothing makes me happier than to see professional players diversify their portfolio in a sense. You guys are at the top of the food chain when it comes to skill and ability in a very, very popular game, and it only takes reps in order for your content to sort of make that breakthrough, the more you create, the more opportunity that you're going to have to sort of pair up with friends of yours, right? Like Courage at some point or another is going to be like, oh, Sam's available. I'm going to pick him up to compete with me in this Warzone tournament. And then, you know, you have a couple of good times. You're not just sitting there going try hard and not speaking. You're engaged. You're making jokes with Courage. His audience starts to like you. And then that's how a personality is born. I will say that I'm very happy for you. Your thumbnails are amazing. By the way,
shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Kevin for those. He's been a friend of mine for probably 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
He approached me when I started back up YouTube again. I've been doing YouTube for years and years, but it was never on a super consistent basis. I was never uploading on a schedule or anything like that. It was more so just something I really enjoyed doing. Like I used to be a YouTube sniper. I uploaded montages and stuff like that.
Really?
So I've been around the block.
Wait, how long? When were you sniping? Modern Warfare 2? Modern
Warfare 2 is when I started.
Were you in a clan, a sniping clan?
Yeah, I was a competitive sniper. You know, like sniper leaderboard for everyone watching this. Like sniper leaderboards with like RM, like where Dashy started basically.
Yeah.
So I did all that for a super long time. I've been doing YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a while. But I was never super consistent with my content, and Kevin approached me because he runs the Rise Nation Twitter. You know, he does a bunch of other social media stuff, and he was like, "Dude, you're one of the most popular players on the planet."
Did you know that Octane got his name from a ghost map? That's where he got his name from.
Well, that's cool.
I'm not even gonna refute that. It's not true, but I'm not gonna refute it because I love
refuting that he said.
I'm not.
Okay, so you were a part of RM, is that right? Yeah.
I wasn't a part of RM, but that's just like the reference point. So
by that point, I had already quit competitive sniping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I've been following Optic for a very, very long time, man. I mean, like,
was it cool to join it?
Rated. Oh, dude, you know, I said it when I joined. It was like the pinnacle of my career at that point because, like, I'll admit it, I was a fanboy before I was a player. So, like, building myself up to the point where like joining Optic was even a possibility. That was like one of the best days of my entire life because I was like, oh, I made it, dude. I was so hyped just because like I followed before competitive, like I said, with like the sniping team and the birth of sniping essentially. So that was where my passion lied. It wasn't so much as a competitive player.
Yeah.
But you know, eventually it did grow into that. But Kevin told me that, you know, I'm one of the best players on the planet and, you know, I have a good personality for doing YouTube. I'm like, I'm basically being an idiot for not doing it. He was like, I'll do your thumbnails. I'll do all this stuff. And he basically, pushed me to kickstart doing it, and then I've been consistent for like 4 or 5 months by now.
Are you uploading daily or every other day, or how's
every other day?
Every other day.
I don't trust myself quite yet to do daily uploads. I'm still trying to work out a schedule for that, but every other day is something I've been able to manage, and I think doing the most that I can manage on a consistent basis is better than like trying to push myself really, really hard to do daily uploads. I'm not like during the off season when I don't have to scrim and worry about playing and all that stuff. Daily uploads are definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
But as of now for scrims and stuff, you know, every other day is probably the better idea.
Yeah, that's not a bad strategy. A lot of people try to jump in right away and start doing daily, and it's not for a lot of people.
It's hard to do, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. I have a camera right there, this one right here, when I started vlogging daily, and it was one of the most craziest journeys I've ever been on. I was talking to Hecz the other day. I'm like, yo, I really uploaded a video every single day of my life for a year and a half, like maybe missing 2 times.
My respect for daily vloggers is insane. Like because like you have to change your entire life for vlogging. Like, you know, if you sit at home all day and you just like order food and watch a movie, like that's not good content. So you have to like shape your life around your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And like when Matt was daily vlogging when he first moved to LA, like that, like he when he stopped, he was talking about, I don't remember where, it might have been on the Eavesdrop, but he was just saying that like he got burnt out. Like he was having to create things for himself to do. Like he would go out and it was just like not enjoyable because it was for content, not for him.
Yeah.
So like people like Casey and, you know, like the kings of daily vlogging, it's like, it's really an art. And I have a lot of respect for people that are like able to do that every day.
You know what's fucked up? I'm going to give you a confession today.
What's up, man?
The day that Casey Neistat stopped vlogging daily, something turned off in my brain where I said no, I still did it, but I wasn't as strict as I was in the past. He was sort of like, obviously he's like, man. Yeah, he's the pioneer. Like no one's ever gonna do it better than him. There's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be more technical than him. They're gonna have a little bit of a better storytelling, but you know, they're only able to do that because Casey did that. Now, I felt more of like I was inspired by him and his grind and the ability. I sort of thought that we were on living like a parallel sort of lifestyle. Like we had a mirror lifestyle, right? He was building a business and vlogging every single day. I was in the middle of this business, vlogging every single day, and you know, at the end of the day, creating it. It was like the craziest thing. When we used to go to events, I used to literally say, I can't go out and drink, or I can't go to dinner. I have to edit this vlog and upload.
On the hotel Wi-Fi, and it takes 8 hours to upload. And
yeah.
I've been there, man.
Dude, I got nominated a couple of days ago for 2 categories. I got nominated for esports content creator of the year and personality of the year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I don't the personality one. Obviously, you know, I love a little bit of me. You know what I'm saying? So nobody
who doesn't, man? Who doesn't, man?
But the content creator one, it's not that I deserve it. It's just that there's factual evidence on why I am the best content creator in all of esports.
Factual evidence,
dude. Name somebody else. Name somebody else who's done what I've done this year. Okay, I created a new brand and launched a new brand in the Chicago Huntsman. I approached and pitched the league a reality TV show surrounding the team and the launch of my team, and we essentially gave it to the league to upload on their channel. I executive produced the campaign. I don't know if you watched it. It was super dope. After that, I obviously continued to create the vlogs, and I continued to create this podcast. And then on top of that, I went and did a commercial for Game Fuel. From start to finish, it all came from here.
You might be the GOAT.
Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done. Let me talk a little bit more about myself, man. I love hearing myself talk.
People love when you talk about yourself on here. Huh?
They love. Well, no, there's only like 15 people that don't like it. But I'm making my case for something good. Hey, look, man, they can hate all they want. Anything that I've said, that I've been saying, is not a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like this
that's why it's irrefutable. It's evidence. I'm not going to sit here and
I participated in more content than any other esports CEO, including my little brother Nate Shot, including him. I participated in more content.
Nate's been lacking on the content front. I'll be the one to say it. Nate's been lacking on the content this year. He's been busy.
He has been busy, but so have I. God damn it! You see me here? You're like,
there's no excuse.
No excuses out here. I've participated in a lot of content over on the Guggen Squad channel, right? I'm just a creator at heart. Look, whether I win or don't win, whether I deserve it, don't deserve it, like, to me, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna continue to do this no matter what. You know, when YouTube first started, did it for 2 years without getting paid. I just did it because of the love of it and wanted to create the content. Anyway, that's my pitch. Okay, so if you guys are watching this,
I mean, that's damn good.
Thank you.
I can't.
Man.
That's a damn good. Wait, and none of it. It's not biased either. Those are things that have happened.
Can I count on your vote for both categories?
Yeah, I'll vote for it. Hands down. I won't even look at the other nominees.
Well, there's very good ones. I'm in good company, but I create more. So for a content creator, that's me. You know what I mean? Like, I just edited 3 vlogs today. Goddamn. Anyway, let's get into it.
You're editing your own vlogs?
Yeah.
What's Matt doing?
Matt's doing other important stuff. And I just like the way that I edit. You know what I mean? Like, he's very technical, but
creative process.
He doesn't. It's hard for him to read my mind as to why I film certain things. When I'm filming, like, I see the timeline and where I'm putting certain things. So What about you? Do you edit your own YouTube stuff or somebody else?
So I hired Revitalize to do.
Cool.
Actually, I cut everything and I sequence everything how I want it, and then he goes through and adds all the flare and lights and all that good stuff. But I sequence and edit everything how I want it ordered, similarly to what you were saying.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a lot of people that actually do that. And one thing about doing YouTube that, like, I don't dislike or about other creators is, like, when you're a YouTuber and a streamer, most of the time you're actually just a streamer and you upload the things that you stream to YouTube. And I don't really do that as doing content or
love
view
it.
That as doing
I'm
content.
with you 100%.
So there's very few videos on my channel, maybe a handful, that I have ripped from a stream. And if it's been ripped from a stream, it's like the video I uploaded today with Dashy. I just needed to stream that because that's something people would, love to see live. So I ripped that, but it's like I sit down and make every video that I upload on my channel, because I don't view content creation as ripping and uploading.
Love it.
So that I think that's like one thing that people don't really like understand when I say that very well, because like in today's day and age, a lot of it is just stream highlights. All YouTube videos are from stream, stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's a weird spot.